Hi. I'm officially live. I'm gonna show you. Oh, able to hear me. Ricky. Yeah.
What are you doing here? No, the fish can't eat these. These are chips.
Oh, look, Carshot feeling currently in Florida. That's wild. That's cool though. That's cool. Is what I mean. Carshot feeling currently in Florida. Anyway, yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 1. Just to put the volume down real quick, I just want to mention something very, like, overall important that I just want to mention. Okay, this is my episode. I'm gonna play the whole thing. I'm hoping until like 3 something or 4 something I'd be done. Then I play season 2 whenever. Oh, but what about 400 days? Or I'm possibly not gonna play it. Possibly not. But yeah, anyway, yo, go check how y'all feeling today. I'm feeling blessed back with more of me playing The Walking Dead season 1. Um, bro, if I did the intro twice, that'd be wild. But something I just want to overall mention. Not sick, just so y'all know. Some mucus buildup. The causation can occur, but at certain times you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, I don't have it. The minor sickness. But there's something I want to address, something I want to overall get out of my chest, metaphorically speaking. Um, so apparently I have not been streaming for. Is it snowing? I feel like it's snowing. I can hear like something is hitting the house. Apparently. Oh my goodness. I wish I was on episode 4. Should I just play episode 4? Should I for real play episode 4, chat? I feel like I'm gonna. Whatever it made for me, I don't care. Bro, I for real do. But anyway, something I want to address, I want to mention, so y'all know, before I mention this, I typically chat about. So y'all know about me and Piper. You know, we've been together for like 2 weeks. Um, she's a great wifey, great girl. Um, and yes, I mentioned about her that she's a minor, but not a younger minor. And apparently, so I haven't been streaming for 2 days. Well, 2 days ago I was streaming, but I wasn't streaming all of yesterday because I was heading to my dad's place. I wasn't able to play The Walking Dead and had a chance. And then apparently I had to like deal with a lot of teenage drama. Just never had the audacity or the opportunity or chance to like stream. And I'm like, it's interesting. I haven't streamed for 2 days. Well, really, it's currently like 2 days ago. Yesterday, I had to deal with a lot of drama. And Sunday, um, I play. Remember when my girl brother was in the call with me, which he was. My girl brother was in the call while I was playing. He's asleep right now. He has school, obviously. Whatever. Excuse me. But like, I said it was a lot of drama. They're saying, "Oh, don't bring up Romeo and Juliet. You're a pedo. You're weird." And I had to mention, not if I followed the Romeo and Juliet law, and they're denying it because they just don't want to admit that I have my rights. And apparently they're jealous because I'm with my ex girl. Or not my ex girl, excuse me. My homie's ex, which is my girl pretty much. So they're jealous that I'm with her, which is like my homie's ex, named Carlos and Dylan. But pretty much Dylan. And then they're all on my ass because I went to Dylan. So I'm explaining how it all started. So I went to Dylan saying, well, I went to Piper mentioning, just FYI, your homie or your ex was accusing you of thinking that you would cheat on me just because you cheat on him. And then she explained, I didn't really cheat on him. I more of like left him because of the names he called me and just went back to that person. Cheating is when you're with that person while with that person. So let's say, for example, I'm with Piper, but I'm with another person while with Piper. Then that is considered cheating. If you break up with that person, you admit to them, you're done with them, and mention, I'm gonna be with this person. This is not cheating, because I'm gonna be with this person. Then you know. My ex though did cheated. She was with him while with me and saying, I'm done with you. I'm already with this person. That is considered cheating. If I want to break up with my girl, which I would never, if I say, oh, we're done, we're breaking up, and I mention like, and obviously I will never break up with her. I'm giving an example or hypothetical scenario. And I mentioned, oh, we're done for overall. Let us, if I mention that to her, and then all of a sudden I do go to that person, that's not cheating because I mentioned just who I'm going to be seeing. This person was my friend, but I'm going to be seeing that person. So I pretty much understand how relationship works, and none of my exes did. You know, like Romeo and Juliet is actually a real thing. It's not a made up law that people would make up just to protect themselves. It's actually a thing the government made. People are like, why would the government create that? Like state, like the governors create it, not like a federal government. It would be cool if it's federal because I wish all 50 states have it, but some states people can rape and take advantage of younger individuals, and because I'm not in position of authority, there's nothing against me. And I want y'all to realize that and respect me because I don't want to start drama on live. I actually used to start drama on live. Not me starting drama. Other people started drama with me on live. Not me starting drama with them. They started drama. It's like anybody, whoever joined my stream. It could be someone who's not my sub. It could be someone who is my sub and turn on me. Just like how WWE, when you're a heel or gonna be a heel, you turn that wrestler, Like how Randy Orton, he turned on Cody Rhodes, which I'm like, damn, that actually occurred. I didn't stream Monday Night Raw because actually every other week I'm gonna stream. So what's at my dad's place, I'm not gonna. What's at my mom's week, I'm gonna. What's at my dad's place, I'm not gonna. So it's like back and forth, you know. It's pretty much like back and forth. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I was mentioning to Dylan like, oh, this is what he mentioned and all that. And then afterwards, everybody were against me because they thought I was bullshitting about what he mentioned, and they're like, he's possibly high. He possibly didn't meant it. Oh no, he meant it. He actually accused my girl of thinking that she would cheat on me, and then they're calling me a pedo just because I'm with a 17-year-old and I'm 21. Well, I feel like they need to realize that Romeo and Juliet is a law to protect the adult. You know, if I'm 25 or 24 then you or even 23, then you all can say that's messed up because you're over that limit. So if you're 22, you're good. If you're 23, okay, I'm actually gonna okay. If you're 23, we'll say 17-year-old. Okay, one, two, three, four, five. Yes, a 22-year-old could be with a 17-year-old. Not 7-year-old, excuse me, 17-year-old. 23. Ooh, that's beyond the 5-year limit. So yeah, if you're over 22, then that's messed up. But if the person is 16, then I feel like it's different. Like me, can I be with a 16-year-old, for example? Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, but that's the limit, you know. Um. Okay. So 16 plus in Michigan. Not all states have it, because like I mentioned, some people they're freaky despite the Romeo and Juliet. They could allow it, but then that's gonna be messed up for some states, because some states people don't listen when they're adults. I have full mental maturity, but my brain physically is not fully developed. So I feel like that's why teenagers start drama. I never start drama. Not even when I was a teenager, I did. No, not even when I was a teenager. So I feel like every teen is different. Because teenagers, they can judge you, they can make fun of you, they can laugh at your ass, they can like make fun of how you talk, just because they're continuing that bullying tragedy. Just admit it. I'm not saying you all, chat. I'm saying like people overall. Like when it's in that drama, I just gotta say, just admit it. Admit that you believe in the Romeo and Juliet law. You're just jealous that I'm with your friend's ex, which is my girl. And they admit that, excuse me, and they don't want to admit that Carlos, my girl's ex, that they know him. They say like they don't know him. Dylan, they don't even want to mention that they know him or don't know him. So then I have a 14-year-old friend, which is a girl, just a friend, obviously, because she's 14. And I mentioned to her, apparently those teens are starting drama, and she's a teenager herself, and she's like, "Yikes! Yeah, that's definitely how teenagers are. Majority of teenagers. Thank goodness I'm not the one. If I did back then that's overall, you know, quite different, you know. Let us, you know. But hey, I'm gonna mention AZ. Have I ever started drama? Have I ever started spreading false rumors about others and started this rivalry? If he says no, he never did, thankfully. And I'm like, exactly. So yeah, because I'm 21, I can own a weapon and defend myself if it leads to them threatening me. Because they're threatening me just because of what I mentioned about Dylan, just because I'm speaking facts. Anyway, chat, that's how the drama started. It's all teenage shit. You could be friends with them, but at the same moment, you're gonna deal with a lot of that shit. So my recommendation is you can either be friends with teenagers or don't be. Look at my boy Angel. He's not even friends with minors overall. Well, that's his preference, but he wants to protect himself from drama now that he doesn't want to deal with all that childish and teenage shit, you know. Me, I am friends with them because might as well. I have rights. We're in the U.S. It's not legal, but then you got to deal with what they deal with, and then they start it with you when you're like an adult. Once they're adults, they're gonna be like, "Wow, we shouldn't have started with someone who is an adult." Like they don't understand what it means to be an adult. They don't realize like you're a grown ass person. You're doing this shit. They don't understand why that person is doing that shit. You know, like for example, dating a 17-year-old. They don't understand the Romeo and Juliet law and the age difference. Plus, her and I are actually 3 years apart. My girl, her and I are 3 years apart. But if you combine the age, it is 4 years, but not 4 years apart. That's just age wise. Like how many ages apart you are, not years apart. There's a difference there. Years apart is what year you were born compared to what year your girl was born. Like compared to, but it's more of like how many ages apart. And our ages apart is 4 years. Not illegal. If it's, I feel like over 5 years, it's illegal. Or 5 ages apart. The age difference, don't forget. There's a difference between how many years apart and how many ages apart. Just friendly advice I want to consider giving. I know none of you all are going to judge me, but there's teenagers out there that would. Plus, typically when people join, they're typically tweens. Some are teenagers like Eli. Bro, I can even mention Eli. Do you start drama? Do you rile up with someone because you're a teenager? But at the same moment, he officially became a teenager. So as he goes through 14, 15, 16, then, but even my girl doesn't start drama. So I feel like if you're in your late teens, like I would say 15 or 16, that's when you're like, yeah, I'm a teenager, but I've changed. That's pretty much how they'll act. Anyway, chat, enough of this bullshit. Without further ado, let's get straight to shit once for all you know, Lena's channel. Anyway. Oh, just FYI, I started streaming because I'm gonna watch Monday Night Raw later because I don't wanna wait all the way until it ends and I have to head to bed because I wanna play, chat. I wanna stream. I mean, it's still gonna be 2 days since I haven't streamed, but I don't wanna wait until later, Lena's channel. Um, but anyway, chat. Uh, oh yeah, just so you know, I'm on the PS5, so be sure to type a bit shorter because I went to my dad's place on Sunday, so it's not like every Monday. Hope you're not confused. That was only a one-time thing because I had to have steak last Monday. That's the whole point why I had to head to my mom's place on Monday. But great news, chat. Y'all want to know something? Um, every Sunday I'll head to my mom's or dad's place, like whoever. Like every other Sunday is whoever which. Let us know. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about all the political shit, all the business shit, pretty much all the businesses, Farhan Azar and I are going to consider running as CEOs and chairmen. Uh, and the only business specifically to overrun as a business president is overall Naughty Dog. As I specifically mentioned about Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Sweeney, and Tim Cook. As I specifically mentioned about Donald Trump, Barack Obama, uh, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Kamala Harris. Excuse me, Chad. Uh, as I specifically mentioned about myself being a WWE wrestler and just over about being a WWE wrestler, or just over about WWE, let us know. As I specifically mentioned about myself being an astronaut and just overall being an astronaut, let us know. Anyway, um, as I specifically mentioned about all my family members, chat. As I specifically mentioned about my hand being dry, which is not necessarily it's smooth. Let me feel. Is it smooth? Loki is. Apparently, it's getting dry quite a bit. Apparently, whenever it snows, the air gets much drier. As I specifically mentioned about, yeah, my dry hands. Whenever it gets dry, as I specifically mentioned about all the biblical shit, all the aging laws. Uh, yeah, all the aging laws, the multiple meanings of the word minor. I've pretty much explained it before, meaning they can't make their own decisions. Romeo and Juliet means they could, but their parent have to ensure. So meaning they could get pregnant and all that, but really though, getting a 16 or 17-year-old pregnant is wild though. That's why I don't like teen moms. I mean, people are gonna say, isn't 18 or 19-year-old considered a teen mom? Yeah, but they're legally an adult. So like, that's just because it's still under the number teen, like 18, 19. It still has that. But they're an adult legally, so. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about The Karshana family, Hussein, Not Enough Nelson, Mind of Rez, Jason Cub Scouts, I Shall Speed, and Mr. Beast. As I specifically mentioned about my homie Farhan Azar and his twin brother John Azar, so pretty much the Azar twins, they're my homies. As I specifically mentioned about um, as I specifically mentioned about, hold on, let me drink some water. As I specifically mentioned about my homie King K, aka Craig, my homie Tyler Whiteside, and my homie Dakota Bino. As I specifically mentioned about my dad and I, homie Agron, my dad and I, lady from Helen, so I met her through my dad. Oh, speaking of that, my homie Agron, my dad and I, homie Agron is gonna actually occur here later today, so that is actually cool. He is so when I get finished hitting the gym, not gym. So pretty much when I get finished, so yeah, pretty much yeah. I'm not gonna have therapy today. Yeah. So he's gonna occur. So if you hear him in the background, like a little bit, because it's not gonna be clear, you may see me talking to him about me being a WWE wrestler, me getting my license potentially, and actually he's getting a Ford truck. He doesn't want Ram. Well, he didn't mention about Ram. He wants it a bit early. He mentioned August before, and he's like, "Nah, fuck, I'm gonna get it early." So it's gonna be all black, his Ford truck. I wish I could post this in my community. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't because I don't have access to my account. Unfortunately, because y'all know what my ex, not my ex, y'all know what my homie's ex did. It's my homie Angel ex, Riva. Yeah, y'all know about that. Oh, speaking of that, as I specifically mentioned about her incident, as I specifically mentioned about my homie AZ, my homie Angel. Tomorrow's a role play, just FYI. I was gonna be with Eric and AZ. As I specifically mentioned about my dad's cousin Alan, so pretty much my uncle. As I specifically mentioned about my ex-wife Amber, fuck her, she's a hoe. That's pretty much all. Whore means prostitute, and slut means sleeping with others when it comes to sex, like cheating, pretty much. But you're having sex as well, not just cheating. A hoe is when you just cheat specifically. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about my wife and, or excuse me, as I specifically mentioned about my girlfriend or my wife Piper, um, as I specifically mentioned about my biological kids I'm gonna have with her. So my first one I'm gonna keep it a secret. Don't necessarily need to explain. You may know why. Um, Pretty much from my parents. I already explained why. They're like, oh, you gotta have a wedding to be considered married. No, you don't. So God Almighty Jesus Christ, you're pretty much married. But that's why we're keeping it a secret because we want to have kids like next year. So adopt the kids. The one we're gonna adopt this year, me and her, when she turns 18, because apparently you have to actually be 18 to adopt. 16 or 17 is more of like Romeo and Juliet. But what about having biological kids though? Why can't you adopt younger? Because you're still in school, and because you're adopting, you can adopt not just babies, but anybody of different ages, and typically depending on whether it's a male or female. Let us But yeah, her and I want to consider adopting, so but we're gonna keep them a secret. We have to explain to them why, because apparently you have to be married to adopt as well. Not like married to God Almighty Jesus Christ, but like have a wedding. Very fucking stupid of them. Like my parents, like how they don't understand it or like realize. Oh, Saturday I'm hitting the mall with my grandpa and younger sister, little sister. So if it's just me, then shit, you know. We're heading to Great Lakes. We're heading to Great Lakes Crossing within Michigan, so very simple. It's within Michigan. Those who are within Michigan would know. I love that mall. So, uh, anyway, uh, as I specifically mentioned about my therapist, I'm gonna see her every 2 weeks. So next week is, you know, so pretty much next week I'll be able to have my therapy session. Plus, I don't have to go in person as much, simply because yeah, I don't necessarily have to go in person as much because I'm gonna have one next week. So, you know, and I feel like that's all. That's all. As I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like within my recent live stream chat, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, let us, you know, and gonna continue chatting about that shit, you know, let us, you know. But yeah, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, let us, you know, like within this current live stream chat, you know, like within this current live stream chat, you know, and what I could possibly mention about all that shit, you know, again as well with my future live stream chat, you know, let us, you know. Anyway, alrighty, I'm gonna put the volume up. I'm gonna put the volume up, so might as well. Wait, that's all I want to mention about the drama and all that shit. Yeah, for real, fuck that drama. Teenage drama shit. Clearly, teenagers think it's weird to be with someone in terms of Romeo and Juliet. Adults, they be like, bro, it's not weird. That's according to the law. It's not a fake law. Yo, it's good. Jesse, how you feeling, brother? Hey, I appreciate you all for not unsubbing. See, just like when I go on a vacation, see, pretty much you all understand. You all understand, like, if I haven't been streaming, or if I'm on vacation, if I'm a wrestler, or not wrestler, I can still stream if I'm still a wrestler, like, after, you know. But then I can just travel back to like the U.S. or not U.S. Michigan, or if it's a pay-per-view, I'll travel like back to the U.S. of Michigan if it's in a different country, for example. But yeah, I'll travel back to that state. It's and not necessarily remain with that what's in that state, you know, language, you know. Or if, like yeah, if I'm like haven't been streaming for a couple of days for whatever reasons, or if I'm an astronaut or a president, like running for the United States, or like in office, you know, Linus channel, that's when I wouldn't be streaming for a while. Or like I mentioned, my girl would take over and she'll stream like Fortnite. Pretty much Fortnite though, not other games because I would prefer, you know, because I want to see the moment, I want to enjoy it, I want to play it. She could play Fortnite. She could just mention to me like about all those seasons, you know, Linus channel. Anyway, because I'd be like quite interested, you know, Linus channel. Anyway, but like I specifically mentioned, chat. Gonna play episode 4, you know, Linus channel, so might as well. Generate stories will overall be skipped. Generate story decisions specifically for skipped episodes. Alright?
Previously on The Walking Dead.
I'm gonna see what they.
Shut up, Carly.
Oh, fuck you, Lily. Not my daughter. I'm gonna name her Lily. To be better than that, Lily. I don't like that Lily, though. But. I'm gonna put the volume down quite a bit. I'm gonna see what choices it generated for me. I feel like it's the AI from Telltale, or who knows? Lando, you know? Anyway.
I've heard enough out of you.
Now, what the fuck's the problem?
Damn. I don't necessarily like that.
You're not coming with us.
Okay, that choice went through.
I don't know much about you folks, but I can tell you as sure as the sun's gonna come up tomorrow,
y'all keep going on like this, and that girl ain't gonna make it.
What do we do? Give me the gun, kid. I'll do it.
Oh, I would make Kenny. I feel like I did that at what's in my mom's place.
For your parents.
I feel like what's in my mom's place, I made a decision for Kenny to do it. But it's all good. Regardless, I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, you need to know if they're okay.
Oh, but then they chose. But I don't want to refresh constantly, so she's gonna potentially find out regardless.
Well, if they're not, what happened to them?
I was the one giving the bandits supplies.
What?
It's all my fault.
We gotta jump!
What? No way!
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here. And you be sure to find me, whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I know...
Pedophile alert!
I don't know.
That's a pedophile right there.
Be happy when you find out.
Pedophile does not mean dating a minor. If it's a younger one, yeah, because you're pretty much wanting to sexually abuse them and then get them pregnant or just overall abuse them. So pretty much pedophile is not just dating a younger minor, like younger, not the one I'm dating. It's like younger, like under 16 pretty much, or under 18 if the state doesn't have Romeo and Juliet. But because Michigan has Romeo and Juliet, there's nothing wrong with dating a 17-year-old in Michigan because there's a Romeo and Juliet. If the state doesn't have Romeo and Juliet, then under 18 is fucked up. But if it has Romeo and Juliet, then under 16 is fucked. Hope y'all can understand that. I feel like pregnancy should be illegal under 18 regardless, because no 16 or 17-year-old should because they're still in school. I mean, yeah, an 18-year-old as well. Just don't rush it. Wait until they're done with high school, let us, That's my recommendation. If they want to go to college, you could choose days to like go there, so you can be able to manage your pregnancy if your woman was pregnant and she was at a young age, like 18 or 19 or whatever, let us, I mean, you're in college from 18 to 22 if you would prefer that way. For me, it would be from this age to 25, which I would prefer that. Because my brain would be fully developed. It would be fully developed. Just that, okay, I have mental maturity. I have full mental maturity. Just that my brain physically is not fully developed until I'm 25, Unless, anything. So yeah, you gotta witness all that bullshit. Oh yeah, because I was listening to Crawford, like the school. Okay, I was gonna say, where's her hoodie? Because I made that decision in Season 2 to steal. Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with stealing. In the game, stealing is not necessarily a sin in, like, video game-wise. Sometimes it's alright to steal in real life. Just depending on if it leads to illegalized shit. If it's illegal, don't steal. Don't go at a store and rob. I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying, oh, steal and all that. I'm just saying it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's okay to steal, like how Lee did, pretty much. But just be aware of what you're gonna do to steal. If you have a job, then I wouldn't recommend that to you to steal overall, because then you're gonna steal at a store. You're gonna get yourself an iPhone, the newest one, just by robbing it instead of using your own money. Let them, So I feel like my girl's asleep. I mean, I feel bad for her. She has diabetes, chat. Actually, I wanted to mention that, yeah, she does have diabetes. But hey, I'm gonna cure it, so. I gotta be hard on Clementine. For real, for real.
Can't I just hold it?
Hell nah. If it was my daughter, I'll be harder on her as well. I wouldn't hit her ass, no. That's child abuse.
Just for a little while? We're getting real close to where my mom and dad are. Maybe I can...
I already told you no. Ask me again, okay?
What's the harm in letting her have it? It doesn't even work.
You take care of yours, let me take care of mine.
Sorry.
Yours? That's her husband.
Also me.
And that's your kid. Well, adopt a kid.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You need to rest. He needs to rest.
I agree.
Kenny, how much farther to the riverfront?
There should be just a few more blocks up ahead.
And there'll be boats there?
It sure as hell better be.
There'll be boats. Have to be. Have to be. It's going to be okay. Kenny knows what he's doing.
Shut the fuck up, Ben.
What the hell?
Maybe this city's not so dead after all.
Keep moving. No one's ringing that bell. It's automatic. On a timer.
What kind of
I feel like
church
the
bell
city
goes
is
off
dead.
at 20 past the hour?
Because there's like abandoned cars and shit, so the city is dead.
Someone's up there.
That's Molly.
You sure? I don't see anything.
That's Molly.
Hey! Hey, you up there!
Damn it, Lee. Keep quiet. You're gonna...
If I were you, I'd get out of this.
See what I mean, Krista?
I thought
That
you said
pedophile is
thing
on the
didn't work.
walkie. She's on the walkie-talkie.
Who the hell is this? Hello? Hello? I said answer me.
Yeah, Clem, you fucked up. No offense. Oh, hold up. AZ is calling me. Yo, what's good?
Yeah, looks good.
Not much.
I thought to tell you earlier. I came back home 3 hours ago.
For what exactly? From work or?
From work.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, you're on a call with me. Good day.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, I'm going to the shower, so don't need to call you.
Well, actually, I'm actually streaming at the moment, so I'll possibly call you back once you get finished taking a shower, or like you call me back.
No, I'm going to tell you something.
Can you tell me something like real quick before I hang up?
But I need to call you back. How am I supposed to call you back?
Just like call me. I don't care if you call me while I'm streaming.
Okay, then I'll call you back after I finish showering.
Alright, then you can mention to me about whatever.
Yeah. Because I gotta tell you something before I charge my phone later.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, you as well.
Alright, see you.
Alright, take it easy. I mean, sometimes I don't want people to call when I'm streaming like storyline games, but sometimes he may forget, like he may not know, because if he watches me, then he will know, but if he's not watching me, he wouldn't know. So like I'll answer it, but certain times I wouldn't. So yeah, it typically depends, you know, like this channel. Anyway. But yeah, see, it's the city is dead. You can see a lot of abandoned cars and shit.
Is someone trying to fuck with us? Sounded more like a warning.
Shut the fuck up, Ben.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls.
What are you yammering on about?
It tolls for thee.
Yo, for some reason, I do love the zombie apocalypse. I'll explain afterwards because they're gonna constantly talk, and talk. A lot of talking. Plenty of talking. You know, like plenty of talking and just plenty of shit, you know?
Everybody, run!
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. I'll explain why. But yeah, for some reason, I just love the zombie apocalypse. Like, it's very cool. For some reason, I just love it, you know? Don't you love the zombie apocalypse? Like, would you want that in real life, or you think the world's just gonna be the end for, you know? But I feel like our world in real life, is not gonna end, just from what I know, you know? I feel like there's gonna be no ending to this world. It's not gonna end. The zombie apocalypse is more like the ending of humanity, not more like the world's gonna end. Because if all humans are zombies, creatures, you know, the creatures can eat those zombies and they won't turn into a zombie. Creatures won't, just the humans. It's a virus specifically for humans, you know? Like human biology, you know? Like, you know? Like majority of humanity, you know? You know, Anyway. But yeah, I just love the zombie apocalypse. In the game, though. In real life, I mean, I would love it, but like, what if, like, it never ends? Well, I feel like it would end if you figure out a way at some point, you know?
Kenny!
If you figure out a way for it to end, then it'll be cool, you know? Like, you know?
A little too close, don't you think?
Ben!
No, man, help her!
I can't mention anything because I've already played with my mom's place. He is just a bitch.
God damn it!
And she's just a little girl, you know? Yeah, that zombie was close.
No!
Get the hell out of here. I'll catch up with you.
Move your asses! River Street's right up ahead!
That's not all.
Oh, give me a fucking break!
Wait, where the hell's Chuck?
Shit, he's in trouble. We gotta help him.
Yo, you can
No
for
time.
real?
We gotta go, now!
Just go!
You could for real use your semi-auto pistol and kill all those zombies. I would. I'll use my semi-auto pistol, have plenty of ammo for enough dead humans to kill. Like zombies, pretty much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn.
You okay?
Yeah.
You've opened up your wound. You're bleeding. Shit, it's gonna get infected. We've gotta get him inside. Clean him up.
Kenny, how's that door
I'm
coming?
working on it, I'm working on it!
Well, work faster, would you? Won't be long before those things outside figure out where we went. You know they can smell blood.
Lady, I ain't the one who's bleeding.
Let me see if I can find us a way in.
I mean, yeah, they can pretty much smell his blood. Because they want blood. But god damn, though. Y'all love Autumn? I'm gonna be honest. I low-key do.
Not useful.
Because it's not too hot, not too cold, just the perfect temperatures. Whereas summer, it is hot as fuck, but I feel like every year the heat is quite different, so who knows. Oh, hold on, let's talk to Kenny. I mean, I get to play it last week, but you know, let us know. See if I click on the side of what a pause button or play button overall at, it doesn't like pause it, like there's no glitch. So the gift or not glitch, not gift. The glitch is resolved. Like don't you know? Anyway.
You think maybe someone's still inside?
Nah, we'd have heard from him by now, all the racket we're making. But whoever was here did a pretty good job fortifying it. Nice place to hole up. We could just figure out how to get in.
Hey, how you holding up, man?
Lee, I appreciate the interest, but I don't think talking about my feelings right now is gonna help us get inside this house.
How's it coming? Found a way in yet?
Door's locked up tight. Too heavy to force it without making a whole lot of noise.
Maybe there's a better way in.
Well, if there is, I ain't seeing it. Maybe you should have a look around. See what you can find.
For sure.
Making any progress on that door?
But yeah, that was mentioning. I do love Autumn. Like I love Autumn. So pretty much I love Autumn. Okay, I do love the season of winter. I mean, it's still winter. It still snows. But the thing is, it hasn't been snowing as much because spring is going to potentially occur. It's right around the corner. Or it's going to potentially occur.
Don't think I want to start digging up God knows what until we find our way into that house first.
Pretty sure we obviously know what's overall down there, Lee. Let me go back to where I left off. Let me see what I mentioned. Love the zombie apocalypse. I low-key do. Because it's not too hard. Well, you think the world's just gonna be the end for, you know. I feel like in real life, in real life, it's not gonna happen. Just from what I know. You know? I feel like it's gonna be no ending of the world. It's not gonna happen. The zombie apocalypse is more like the ending of humanity, not more like the world's gonna happen. No, the creatures specifically for humans, you know? Like human biology, you know what?
Shit, it's gonna get infected.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like I love all 4 seasons. I feel like I changed my mind. You know, like winter. Like, could I love snow? I mean, yeah. I mean, look at Antarctica. I love Antarctica. I feel like because I don't like when my hands are dry and shit. And yeah, really because my hands gets dry. I feel like I do love winter. Like I love plowing the snow. I love plowing the snow. What I don't love is how my concrete has a bit of like bumps, and I just hate it when it hit it, and it doesn't like automatically head over what's in the other edge of the concrete, like what's in the driveway. So I feel like I love this world, like you know, God Almighty Jesus Christ created it, but it's like overall meant for us, you know. What else, you know? I don't necessarily believe in the Big Bang. I feel like the universe is still infinite in the sense of like eternal, you know, or it being eternal. So, would the red giant phase potentially occur? I mean, hey, anything would occur. Just us humans, we figure out a way to prevent shit. Like the zombie apocalypse, we're preventing that. I feel like it's not the end of the human race or humanity. I feel like just majority of the human population is gonna die out. Even if you're dead, you're still gonna become a zombie. Is what I mean. And yo, bro, are you new here? The one who just questioned, or not questioned, the one who mentioned it. Oh, just so you know, you gotta like type in the chat a bit shorter because I am in the PS5, despite you being new here. So you said it's not too hot enough, not too cold. Is that all that I had to read? Anyway, I'm going back to where I left off, so I have to put the volume down and then pause it because like to see what he had to mention.
Kitty, how's that door? I'm working on it. Working on it.
We'll work faster, Richard. Won't be long before those things outside figure out where we went. You know they can smell blood.
Lady, I ain't the one who's bleeding. Let me see if I can find us a way here.
I mean, yeah, they can pretty much smell his blood, but they want blood. But god damn, though. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I low-key do. Because it's not too hot, not too cold, just the perfect temperatures. Whereas summer, it is hot as fuck, but I feel like every year the heat is quite different, so who knows. From the Kenny. I mean, I got to play last week, but you know, last year. See if I click on the side, or the pause button, or play button over at it doesn't like pause it, like there's no glitch. So the gift, or not.
Determined by now all the.
Keep seeing it. Maybe you should have a look around. See what you can find.
Well, sure.
Making any progress on that door?
Yeah, imagine it. I do love fun. So pretty much I love okay, I do love the season of winter. I mean, it's still winter. It still snows. But the thing is, it hasn't been snowing as much because spring is going to potentially occur. It's right around the corner. What's going to potentially occur? Pretty sure we haven't seen himself from down there. We were trying to love him. Too energetic. Do you think it's just good? It's of all 4 seasons, I feel like I changed my mind. It's dry. I feel like a dry way. A way to prevent shit. Like I have to read. And I'm going back to where I left off, so I have to put the volume down and then pause. Prevent shit. But yeah, anyway. Like, I love 4 seasons, chat. But, like, yeah, I do love 4 seasons. Like, I don't mind any of the seasons. Yes, it's gonna get hot. People are gonna complain about the hot. People complain about the cold. But, like, it's how when Earth orbits. Earth is gonna orbit for all of eternity, chat. You know. Potentially, people are gonna be biologically immortal and biologically indestructible. And, like... Did anybody chat? I was wondering if not, it's all good, because unless people are just joining and leaving and overall, you know, let us, you know. Like, it's currently winter. It's gonna be spring this week. So, like, the ending of winter, I would be like, wow, I love it. But what about the beginning of winter? Would I, like, love it? It doesn't really snow as much. Typically, when it's January or a bit of February, it starts to snow. Well, not starts to snow, but, like, overall snow. And it's like, what, March? Yeah, typically, you know. And I don't get minor sicknesses. Or don't get a minor sickness when it's, like, what's in the middle of winter or, like, autumn. I mean, autumn, I never got sick, actually. I mean, yeah, I vomited, but that's, like, acid reflux and shit. You know? And that's not going to necessarily occur. It never occurred until, like, last year. It occurred 2 times. One from July, and then one from, November. Has nothing to do with the seasons. It's more of an acid reflex, just how it occurs. And I'm going to get my own place. I feel like I complain about the winter because I want to get my own place. I want to get my own lotion. Should I overall put lotion, though, despite, like, it being spring? Yeah, absolutely. Is my hand soft? Let me feel it. I mean, my hand dries up a bit, so really? I feel like it's more of the winter season. I mean, because it's going to potentially end, climate changes occur. I mean, hey, who doesn't love Antarctica? I love the ocean. I feel like I do love the ocean. I love certain states. Some of the states, I do hate them. You know. But I would explain why. Like, I love Vegas. I love to gamble, but not because of greed, because of generosity. You know, and to get rich. It's not necessarily bad or sinful to get rich. It's not. You know, let us, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna check the... Like, I love the wind. I don't necessarily mind the wind. The wind is gonna remain forever. It's gonna be a thing for all of eternity. Like, bro, there's snow on the ground. I was wondering if I felt something. On my like, here. Anybody chatted? I just want to ensure if anybody chatted. Okay, no. Okay. Ooh, my hand's oily. Possibly not gonna play it for a bit. Possibly gonna talk while jerking off. I know, people could be like, whoa, why are you mentioning it? There's kids watching. Hey, if any adults are watching, then it's good. But hey, like I mentioned, some of the kids wouldn't care. They don't know. Not all of them know the details. Anyway, I'm just mentioning that because I don't want you to be like, why taking out so long? Anyway, shh. Any adults in here, don't mention anything. Any kids, just stop. You all forget what I mentioned. I'm not gonna forget. You are, though. Not me. You are. Kids. But anyway, like I mentioned, chat, like, without wind, one side of the earth is gonna be scorching hot, and the other certain part of earth would overall be frigid cold, like an ice age. It'll be like a desert ice age earth. It wouldn't necessarily be like the earth we have. That's why it balances its temperature, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna be creating plenty of children, like, in terms of like, because I have infinite amount of sperms, I can have plenty of kids. Because if you're biologically immortal and biologically indestructible, you can never. It'd be like a never-ending like moment of having kids. But because like once they transition to adults to your kids, then you can have more kids. Or it depends on how many rooms you're. Because I'm gonna have a mega mansion what's in Los Angeles, California. You know, Linus, you know, like once I permanently move there. Cause hey, you know, that's why girls they have pussies. You know, like it's a creating machine. You're pretty much the man is the creator, chat, and the men would use the girls. You know what to create. Any kids watching, just don't question like what I'm mentioning. Any adults in here, y'all know what I'm mentioning. Plus, I typically talk about that shit, so I feel like it was only one kid who questioned it because I was like, you mentioned RJ, I wouldn't care what you do, which I don't want him to do. I'm just saying I don't care what you do with your cousin when you play with him. I'm not saying like, yeah, like I'll do it and all that because he's too young, you know. I'm just like quite curious, like if that was actually what he did or was he just playing with his cousin, like kid friendly, you know. Obviously, it was kid friendly. You can't do that. He's too young for that, you know. Like kids were never meant to do that. I feel like in the ancient era, it's fucked up that there was children or there were like child leaders. You know, like kids were like leaders, like King Tut. Yeah, because he was gonna be 19. Yeah, because he died at 19, but because his parents, they made mistakes. His parents, they made him marry his half sister and have kids that early. One, you can't marry your half sibling. It's uh it's taboo. It's immoral to like have sex as a kid or like marry your half sister or half sibling, excuse me. And plus having kids while a kid yourself is more fucked up. You have to be an adult, you know, or teenager, but I would prefer adult because it's more of the mentality. It's still the same. The brain still fully develops and the mentality until you're 25. For me, I'm blessed, you know, I have full mental maturity, but my brain physically is not fully developed until I'm 25. It fully forms until after birth, but it's not fully developed until I'm 25, my brain physically. But I do have full mental maturity, you know. You know, chat, I do have full mental maturity, you know. Let us, you know, anyway. But yeah, I'm going to mute myself for quite a bit. Be sure to skip the part where I'm not necessarily AFK, because I'm going to take care of adult business, if you know what I mean, like I mentioned earlier. Anyway. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna wash my hair real quick because apparently my hand's a bit oily because I was just checking if something was in my hair earlier. Anyway. Yo, what is good?
I'm listening to
How old is the young adult minister? The leader. The leader. Oh, so the young adult are the people in the group, but the leaders are much older. Gotcha. Because usually young adult is from 18 to 24. Wait, what do you want to tell me? Do you want to mention about that or something else? Um, being good or nice to you? You said he's being good to you or nice to you? Like repentant? Yeah. That's great. I feel like God is wanting to humble him. God in my Jesus Christ, huh? Right. In my time, it's currently St. Patrick's Day. Uh, yeah. Yeah, the day to honor a holy sacred man who preached in Ireland. Well, what was his cause of death, St. Patrick? Suicide? Hold on, wait a minute.
Go ahead and watch this.
Alright. Or
It's a very inspiring story.
Alright, let me watch it. The guy who's sharing his story looks like in his 30s or late 20s.
Oh, I don't know how old he is.
Because he looks young.
Been living in the Bay Area. This first 20 years is great. Spent 10 years and back in now the last 4 years. We didn't know where we should go to church, so I called the good friends. They said, you definitely have to check out Resonate Church.
Is this like before I watch the video? Continue watching the video. Is it like him? What's it called? Converting to Christianity or?
No, just watch it and find out. I don't want to spoil it,
I mean, like I mentioned, it wouldn't offend me if you spoil. I'm not saying like tell me the whole story. I'm just saying like.
No, yeah, I understand. It's like seeing is believing in a way.
Okay. Like him specifically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're weird, Eric.
Why is he talking about sucking or boning?
Yeah. because he wants to F a girl's brain.
Pretty sure he's referring to something else in a girl.
Yeah, no. This is why I can't take him to Resident.
Hold on, let me watch the video.
Did you see it?
Yeah, hold on, it's almost finished.
Language.
What did he mention?
He's being weird.
Oh.
Thirty-six-year-old person who works had died.
Oh wow.
Like he was an employee in MiHoYo,
Mm.
and then he passed away like the next day.
What was his cause of death?
Oh, we don't know. Police are still investigating.
Gotcha. So it just occurred.
Yeah. Maybe he committed suicide.
Ooh. Speaking of that, I'll explain it after this video. Hold up. It's a very holy video. I love how he overall shared his life of giving his life to God and just overall like.
Yeah, see, I told you it was a very inspirational story.
Right. But anyway, I was also gonna mention about how possibly the person you mentioned about that you read about what the police investigate how he committed suicide. Because in the Holy Bible it mentions to give your all to the Almighty God, Almighty Jesus Christ, and not like take your own self, just to end it all, you know.
Yeah.
Suicide apparently is a sin, unless there's certain circumstance where it may not seem like it, you know. But anyway,
Yeah, so like it's very inspirational, right?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna be sure to continue streaming. That was a very great video.
Yeah. What do you think?
I feel that it's not the end for anybody, and that because like if they're a young adult or just young, they have plenty of opportunities to give their all in life to the God.
Like, you said he looks in his late 30s.
That the looks, or like in his late 20s or early 20s, or to mid 20s.
I see.
Before I continue on that, but yeah, it's like it's not the end for that person to give their life to God, my Jesus Christ. But yeah, cause he said he has kids, and usually people when they have that much kids, they're usually in their like early 20s or mid 20s or like early 30s.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend people in their early 20s, but legally they have the right, so I can't judge them. But the thing is, I did research. Scientifically speaking, I'm not saying for him. He did great. No. Anyway, for other people, scientifically speaking, for other people, if people under the age of 25 have kids, I'm not saying for me, but if I know what I'm doing and I use my full mental maturity, that's all good. Because some people, they can have full mental maturity before their brain is at their full peak of development. But for certain people, if they have it under 25, despite it legally being possible over the age of 18, they would be a bad influence to their kids later in their life. Like they would have a lot of stress on them. They'll have a lot on their plate. Like even if they're in their 30s and they had a kid under 25, like for certain people, nothing all, they would be like I would say they'll still be a great parent, but at the same time they'll be like a bad influence.
Yeah.
But we'll see for me. Like if God Almighty Jesus Christ mentioned, if you can have kids and you have that full mental maturity and you can handle it, even once you're over 25, once my brain is fully developed at the age of 25 and just overall, then God Almighty Jesus Christ will know like my intentions, like whether I'm a bad influence or not. But because I'm a Christian, I can't be like a bad influence, because that's what Satan would do. Satan is a bad influence, and God Almighty Jesus Christ is a good influence, you know.
Yeah.
That's why some people, they're confused about what influencer mean. They think like, they think it means you gain the popularity, but influencer, obviously you know what it means, but
So actually, before you continue, I want to ask you: are we gonna role play on Wednesday?
Yeah, we're gonna consider role playing tomorrow my time.
Okay.
Like Wednesday.
Yeah, it hasn't Tuesday for me. So.
Yeah, no, that's something tomorrow for me, my time.
Okay. Just let me know, and then yeah.
And yeah, like I mentioned, I don't have therapy sessions most of my dad's week, so you can call me anytime.
Okay.
Later today, for me.
Sounds good.
But yeah, as I was
yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, as I was mentioning, because like for example, like to be influencer, it means like you inspire people and ensuring that you're overall teaching them the great things of life and not the bad things, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do you want to mention?
That I have to head to bed since I have to go to work. So
yeah, for sure.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Anyway, have a good night.
Yeah, you as well.
Streaming.
Wait, what's that?
Good luck streaming.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you.
Yeah, you as well. Alrighty, chat, and I just got finished washing my hands, so... Alrighty.
Come on, Brock, I gotta get started.
Oh, that's such a speed.
Come on, Brock, I gotta get started.
You heard it, chat, that's such a speed. That was him. Yeah, he was playing The Walking Dead Season 1 for, like, plenty of days. I should do that. I should play a game for plenty of days. Bro, it's about to be half an hour. I gotta hurry. I gotta beat this game. But yeah, overall, like I was mentioning, chat, I love 4 seasons. Like, there's no doubt overall, you know. Let us, you know. Hold on, is that what I mentioned before I, Like, there's no doubt overall, you know. Let us, like, I mentioned earlier. Anyway. Or don't get A- sickness when it's like what's in the middle of winter, or has nothing to do with the seasons. It's more. Yo, appreciate you for exactly 569 subs. I was gonna say appreciate it for 560 or whatever, but yo, appreciate it, chat. I love you all. You know, God bless you all. So God, my Jesus Christ, you know, live stream. Anyway, the reflex, just how it occurs. And I'm gonna like here. Anybody chatted? I just wind. One side of the earth is gonna be a moment of having kids, and the men would use the girl. Because I'm gonna have a mega mansion within Los Angeles, California. Hold on, the men's gonna use the girls. What? What if they censor it? Let me see. Like, what if YouTube actually did that? Like, in terms of like, because I have infinite amount of sperms, I can have plenty of kids. Because if you're biologically immortal and biologically indestructible, you can never. It'd be like a never-ending like moment of having kids. But because like once they transition to adults to your kids, then they can have more kids. Or it depends on how many rooms you're. Because I'm gonna have a overall be frigid cold, like an ice age. It'll be like a desert ice age Earth. It wouldn't necessarily be like the Earth we have. That's why it balances its temperature, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna be creating plenty of children, like, in terms of like, because I have infinite amount of sperms, I can have plenty of kids. Because if you're biologically immortal and biologically indestructible, you can never. Oh, okay, never ending like a moment of having kids. They, you know, that's why girls, they have pussies. You know, like it's a creating machine. You're pretty much the man is the creator, chat, and the man would use the girl. You know what to create. Any kids watching? Just I say you know what, so it wasn't censored. Okay. Obviously, YouTube wouldn't because they know, like, adults want to know. Some kids would if it's, like, age-appropriate and you're not getting too much details. Who knows? Let us anyway. Question, like, what I'm mentioning. Any adults in here, y'all know what I'm mentioning. Plus, I typically talk about that shit, so I feel like it was only one kid who questioned it because I was, like, mentioning... Yeah, because he was going to be 19. Because he died at 19, but because his parents... They made mistakes. His parents, they made him. Excuse me. Plus, having kids. Excuse me. Having kids while a kid yourself. You know, I have full mental maturity. I would prefer adult because it's more the mentality. It's still the same. The brain still fully develops and the mentality until you're 25. For me, I'm blessed. I have full mental maturity, but my brain physically is not fully developed until I'm 25. It fully forms until after birth, but it's not fully developed until I'm 25. My brain physically. But I do have full mental maturity, chat. I do have full mental maturity, Anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna mute myself for quite a bit. Be sure to skip the part where I'm not the AFK, because I'm gonna take care of adult business, if you know what I mean, like I mentioned earlier. Anyway.
Before you continue, I want to ask you, are you going to roleplay? Before you continue.
But anyway, chat, as I was supposed to mention in chat. Hold up. Alrighty, chat, and I just got finished washing my hands, so... Let me see what I mentioned. Alrighty. Hey, bro, I gotta get started. I have punch of speed. Hey, bro, I gotta get started. You heard him chat, I of speed. That was him. Yeah, he was playing The Walking Dead Season 1 for like plenty of days. I should do that. I should play a game for plenty of days. Well, it's supposed to be half an hour. I gotta hurry. I gotta beat this game. Yeah, overall, like I was mentioning, chat, I love 4 seasons. Like, there's no doubt overall, let us, Hold on, is that what I mentioned before I, there's no doubt. Before I muted myself, let us, Anyway, when I was taking care of adult business, let us, Like, joking, not, like, taking care of adult business, let us, Anyway. If any kids are watching, you may possibly know what I mean. If not, don't do research. I don't recommend it. If you do know what I mean, you know what I mean. For those who are adults here, you overall know what I mean, Let us, Whether you did research what's in your life or not, Let us, Anyway. But yeah, there's no doubt in, like, loving 4 seasons. I love 4 seasons. Like, now, I changed my mind about the other 3 seasons. Summer, autumn, and winter. Like, there's reasons, Let us, Anyway.
What's this? Looks like there's some kind of pet door here.
I tried it already. That's locked too.
Who the hell ever heard of a locked doggy door?
It's gonna be summer in like what?
My neighborhood
3 more months?
like that. It's radio controlled. The dog wears a collar with a chip in it, so the door only opens when the dog gets close to it.
Yeah, 3 more months.
Bullshit. Every day's a school day.
All right, so where's the dog?
Yikes. Hold up, chat. Bro, I wish dogs never dies. Only some creatures, if you're like hunting it for meat, then they have to die. I mean, cows aren't gonna necessarily go into extinct. They don't kill plenty of them. Like cow-wise. Shit.
Hey, be careful. Digging up dead things isn't what it used to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk to Chris on no meat, but not that I necessarily care, so. Because I already chat with him like last week with my mom's place, anyway. Clementine, stay your ass back!
Nothing. Clem, go over and sit with Krista and Obi, okay?
But I want to...
Just do what I say.
She's too young, bro. She's too young. I don't want her to fucking see that. She's too young to know about that shit. She's too young.
Oh, God.
Too little to know about that shit. Shut the fuck up, Ben. Man up, you pussy. Some people love the smell of rotten shit, but not when it's creatures like us, like our own kind, or other creatures dying. Why do humans have to die, Like, I wish none of the humans die. Some of them you have to, because you have to sacrifice others. Don't always sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice others. Like how Jane, in the Walking Dead Season 2, Telltale The Walking Dead Season 2. She sacrificed others, not herself. She never sacrificed herself. But sometimes she have to.
Can't get it off.
Okay, that is not cool.
Thank goodness he didn't touch it. They had a lot of bacteria and disease and shit.
I'm fine, honey. It's just the smell.
Are you sure you're...
I said I'm fine, okay?
Yeah, Omid, shut the fuck up. No offense. Yikes.
Ooh, stinks like hell.
Possibly smells like pussy. Like a pussy that hasn't been cleaned for years. Yeah, I already know. I played it plenty of time, but anybody who's offended by spoilers, don't pay attention to the chat. Nah, it's all good, bro. I feel bad like how it have to happen to him. It's all good. You can spoil. I love spoils. I love it. You know, some people, they become a bitch about spoils. Not you all, chat. I'm talking about whenever you join someone live on TikTok or YouTube, they're like, don't spoil the game. I never played the game. It's been a while. Or like, if it's been a while for them and they forget, not me. They forget, not me. They. When they forget, chat, they would become a bitch about it. And I'm like, bro, you're gonna remember regardless. If you never played it, okay, what if I never played this game? And someone spoiled like you. I don't care. I don't care if there's spoils on WWE Monday Night Raw. I actually love spoils. I watched the ending of... I always figure out what the ending is by going on social media, but get the full ending of it by actually watching it myself. There's a difference there, chat. I feel like it's only younger people or some people, they just learn to be a dick when it comes to spoils. If that was my kids, I would say it doesn't matter if people spoil. You're gonna find out regardless. It's not gonna affect you like it's the end of the world. The world's not actually gonna end. Any religious people out there? I mean, I'm a Christian myself, but what if the world doesn't end, you know? Lenos, you know? Should I tacos Ben? Fuck it. Even though I hate him, I'm gonna tacos him. Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna mention about something that I feel like people piss me off about. Yo, Boyle, bro, the one who spoils, stay in here. You're a great guy. I want someone to chat with while I'm playing. About Clementine. Fucking pendejo.
About what happened back there on the
Not Clementine, Ben.
No,
He's a
I don't know
pendejo.
what happened. I just froze up.
I just froze
Hasn't
up.
that ever happened to you?
Just hear
No.
what I'm saying to you. You put that girl in danger again. It won't be walkers you have to worry about.
Fuck yeah, Lee. Step up, my nigga. I'm not racist, just so y'all know. People should realize that nigga means brother or sister. Nigger means slave or terrorist or whatever. I'm not gonna use the hard R as much. I mentioned to my viewers, I only use it if there's a reason. Like, for example, I could call the pedophile a white nigger. At the same, simultaneously though, I wouldn't use the hard R much. Any black people in there, don't get offended. Black people didn't actually create it. White people created that word. Anyway, I'm not gonna mention the hard R as much, like I mentioned. I'm just gonna mention nigga.
How do you think Kenny's holding up?
I don't know. It's like all he can think about is finding a boat. He definitely doesn't want to talk about Katya and Duck, at least not with me.
Cause you're a bitch.
Let him deal with it in his own way. Think we can get in through one of these windows?
Man, I don't think so. Whoever owned this place had them all barred up.
Yeah, looks pretty solid. I'm gonna go check things out.
All right.
But yeah, Ben is a pussy. Anyway, I want to mention, a lot of people been hating Jane, despite some people hating Kenny's behavior and shit. Me personally, I love Jane. I feel like her faking AJ death because, like I mentioned before, he's not actually dead. He is still alive. Jane did that because she wants to prove to Clem this is who Kenny really is. Just because he lost people doesn't mean he should act like this. I lost my great-grandparents. Am I gonna act like a bitch, be angry, beat up a kid because of that? No. No. And the only point he acted like that more is because he lost his girlfriend in the season 2. Not gonna really mention it for those who get offended by spoilers, some people. So, like for example, if the person mentioned about the person in the chat, then I wouldn't care. Like, I'm not gonna say, yeah. I'm not gonna say the person name. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that person. Hope the person is in here because why would you chat and then leave? Like, I want to interact. I want to, like, you know, have a convo. But you overall know what I'm specifically referring to?
How you guys doing?
Not great so long as we're stuck out here. Will you please go figure out a way to get us inside?
Sure, mamacita. She's not Mexican, so I just call her that.
Not much longer now.
I hope so. It's getting cold out here.
Man up, you pussy. I know you're a little girl, but like you gotta man up. Woman up, excuse me, you gotta woman up. Woman up. Not man up, woman up. If you have a woman in your house, you don't say man up, you say woman up.
Here goes nothing.
Yes! God damn!
I love when he's happy. But in season 2, I would have a bit of my reasons for him, so.
Anything in there?
No. Looks like it's been empty a while.
I mean, I suspect he constantly defends him, but he needs to realize that there's boundaries
Do it fast.
to defend people.
Let me see if I can reach up in there.
Be careful.
Like, I wouldn't defend someone. Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick. I wouldn't defend someone just because I love them and I'm so righteous or nice to them or a very good person to them or just very helpful towards them, Chad. I'm not gonna necessarily sit down and just not defend them constantly. You know. Or if they did great things for me, there's some things that you're like, ooh, I gotta set boundaries. I can't defend that person. You can't sacrifice yourself constantly. I mean, really, Jane didn't want to sacrifice herself to help Sarah. She knew it was the end for Sarah. Yeah, I mentioned Sarah, but, you know. Okay, fine, Sarita. That's Kenny's girlfriend that he was all pissed about. I'm like, bro, you lost a girlfriend, not a wife. You didn't lost your second wife. You only lost your first wife. I mean, yeah, wives who got him, Jesus Christ, but like, bro, you know. And yeah, I feel like that's why Jane wanted to fake AJ death. People hated her because they are like, it's still wrong. No, it's not. She didn't kill him. I mean, yeah, if you left him out in the cold, put him by a car in the snow, then that is fucked up. If you leave him in the car to ensure he's warm, perfect. I feel like people are so attached to like who to really hate and who to really love when it's really the opposite, you know. Anybody who are Jane haters in there are gonna hate me, maybe pissed at me. I hope I don't lose subs towards that because it's really not deep. I don't hate Kenny, but I don't hate Jane. I do hate some of Kenny's behavior. He could be broken and reckless at certain times, but that doesn't mean I hate him. Just like Jane. Yeah. I mean, yeah. She fight Kenny. Kenny could have gotten pissed, and she's like, Kenny, I never asked for a fight. But really, do I really hate that? No, because really, possibly they needed a fight. But at the same moment, why start a fight when you can just talk shit out like grown-ass adults? I mean, Jane is like, what, 25, 26, 28? She's like in her late to mid-20s. Speaking of not Logan Paul. Another people that I don't like when they hate someone is Logan Paul. People, yes, I'm more humble than him, chat. I'm more humble than him. He's humble, but I'm more humble than him. Not him, me. I'm more humble than him. Not him, me, chat. I'm more humble than that motherfucker. But I love him. I feel like people shouldn't hate him just because of the suicide incident. Not paying people back in terms of crypto and shit, which I feel like it's bullshit, where people are like, oh, he's not admitting it and shit. What if he did it without having to admit it on YouTube? He obviously did it without having to admit it in the public. So I feel like people should stop hating characters in games or people in real life when you should realize that they've been through a lot. Jane been through a lot. Kenny been through a lot. Logan Paul's been through a lot. Roman Reigns, because people still hate that he's a part-timer, which is not really a dumbass move. I feel like being a part-timer is great in terms of shit like that. I mean, I want a full-time job, but what if I want to be a part-timer within WWE potentially? Roman Reigns used to be a full-timer, so what's the difference? What if he wants to become a full-timer potentially? Are you going to all mention he's just too worked up and shit, like he overworks? Like, stop judging people just to bring them down. Like Jane, because she's a character. Kenny, because of some things. I mean, yeah, I love him, but I don't like certain things he did. Really, I don't like what Logan Paul did, but that doesn't mean I hate him. Really, I don't hate Kenny, I don't hate Jane, I don't hate Logan Paul, and I don't hate Roman Reigns. So, those are the 4 people that I can mention that I don't hate. 2 real people and 2 fictional characters. Hope y'all can understand and realize that if you're gonna hate someone, only hate them not because of their behavior, but what they've really done. There you go. There is my speech right there. Like, people can hate Donald Trump too, but really, I don't hate Donald Trump. I feel like I love Donald Trump. I've done research on him. I've done research on Jane, Kenny, Roman Reigns, and Logan Paul. And Donald Trump. Who else can I think of? Hussein. Oh, no, not Hussein. Sambucha. Some people can hate Sambucha because of what he mentioned. And really, people shouldn't hate him. Who else? I mean, Karchana family. Yeah, there's some things I don't like, but that doesn't mean I hate them. Dobre brothers. Some people can hate them, but really, I don't. I don't really hate them. And what's to hate? You know, what's to hate about them? I mean, some people are gonna hate some things about them, about how they're like, you're too young, dummy, and all that. Bro, sometimes you gotta be honest. She is young for some things. Young to get pregnant, why would you fake a pregnancy at the age of, what, 11 at the time? 12? That's very disgusting. Why would you want to fake a pregnancy? Even her parents are like, you're too young for this, you know? Hey, bro, can you lower or can you decrease the chat a bit? Meaning, like, don't type too long. I want to read like the whole thing. But could you like mention the other part of what you mentioned of why he's spoiled? Which I don't really care. But yeah, the Dover brother. Yeah, don't hate them, chat. They know what they're doing. They're older. They're like 28. I feel like 29. They're close to Logan Paul's and Jake Paul's age. Well, actually, I feel like they're about Jake Paul's age, but closer to Logan Paul's age. So yeah, don't hate them. Don't fucking hate all those people I listed. Don't hate them. But yeah, why do you think he's spoiled? I know, I'm going to continue. I just want to mention it. So, pretty much, I want to mention about Jane because a lot of people have been hating her, and I'm like, why are a lot of people loving Kenny and not hating his behavior, but hating Jane for who she is and not going towards her behavior? Really, I didn't hate anything she did. I mean, yeah, she faked the death of AJ, but she didn't kill him. Or not, she didn't fake the death. She just made it seem like she did because she's like, meaning like she made it seem like she did it. But no, she just hit him in the car. In real life, it is illegal, but because it's a zombie apocalypse, there's nothing that can hold it against her or towards her. Like for me, for example, chat, I'm not gonna hide one in real life because really it's illegal and there's no zombie apocalypse, so there's no point of hiding a baby. I can just give it to someone and hold it and hid somewhere. If Mike and Bonnie were with Kenny and Jane and they apologized for what they did, Mike would have held the baby. But what if Jane like wanted to betray it and all that shit, you know? That's when people can hate Jane because really they wanted Jane to so people would really hate Jane if she actually betrayed, but really don't hate her because really she didn't betray. But yeah, the one who mentioned something in the chat, why exactly did that person spoiled? Because he typed a bit long and it showed a dot 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 meaning type longer than what you typed. So he typed he spoiled because of what? I'm quite curious. Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to check my chats on my phone. And see where it could take me to. Yeah, really, I can't see the chat. Is there a way for you to check your chat on PS5? Like, you know how you can do on PS4? Because I really want to check. Because my man typed a bit long. Did you mention I didn't see in the chat? I didn't pay attention if you did. It's not then, you know. I know, I'm gonna continue. I just want to mention, like, about Jane and all that shit.
It's no good. I can't.
Like, how it's really fucked up,
Here,
so.
let me try.
Of why people
I
hate
think
her.
I can...
I mean, yeah, you can hate Lily, because, like, really, there's a reason to hate her for who she is and her behavior and shit.
Clem! God damn it, get back here! Clementine!
Ta-da!
Don't ever do that again.
I was only trying to help.
It's not the point. That was dangerous and stupid.
No, Lee, that was a smart move.
Can we maybe have this
But it is
conversation
dangerous,
inside?
though, especially for a little girl or a little boy. Well, a little girl, because, you know, we only have Clementine as a kid. As the
It's
little
okay
girl,
from
so.
here. Everybody in.
I mean, yeah, she is a little girl. Like, why would I want her to do things herself?
Don't you think?
Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing. It's not like I laid hands on her, especially that she's a kid and a minor. Well, a younger minor because she's a kid. I mean, overall, don't lay hand on a woman, so. That's my key advice, or piece of advice.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Feel better already just being off my feet. Thanks, babe.
I'm gonna be a bit immediate, so just FYI. Because I want to complete this episode and episode 5, especially,
So, when were you gonna tell us about the radio?
Tell you what?
Well, episode 5, we'll see. I'll possibly play a little bit, and then I'll end the stream whenever. But I want to beat this episode. I want to beat episode 4, complete it and shit. If I don't complete it, it's all good. I'll be sure to complete it later today, you know. Let us know. Anyway.
It's working. That there's someone else on the other end of that thing. You didn't think that might have been worth sharing with the rest of us? Well?
I was gonna tell you. Kenny and I only found out yesterday.
So both of you were keeping it from the rest of us. Great.
Who gives a shit about the damn radio? I'm more worried about whoever it was out there ringing that bell and bringing the dead down on top of us. It's like they didn't want us to make it to the river.
What makes you think it's not the same person? Whoever was on the radio was close enough to see us in the street, and we didn't see anyone else.
That was the pedophile guy.
Because that doesn't make a lick of damn sense.
Kidnap a pedophile.
Why would they bring out the dead like that and then try to warn us about it?
How much sense does anything make anymore? In case you haven't noticed, there's a lot of twisted folks out there these days. At least the dead don't play games with you.
Whoever it was, seems like they're following us. And I don't like being followed.
All the more reason to get
I don't like it. I don't see either.
Be followed.
I'm not going back out there anytime soon. Omid needs to rest.
I'm with Kenny on that. Once it's quieted down outside, we'll all head to the river together. Deal?
Suit yourselves, but I'm not gonna wait around too long for someone else to grab up those boats. That's our ticket out of here.
Hell yeah.
Place seems secure, at least.
I'll
Shut the
feel
fuck up,
better
Ben.
when we know that for sure. We need to check the whole house.
All right, fine. You and me will take the upstairs. Lee, you've got down here. Make sure you check every door, understand?
Okay.
Like I mentioned, all my decisions are gonna be perfecto.
I guess you don't want my help, huh?
Hey, I'm sorry if I went off on you a little. You know it's only because I want you to be safe. Look, I gotta check the house. Just stay with Krista and Omid, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. Not gonna necessarily check all this shit. Check it with my mom's place. Doesn't necessarily make a difference. So.
Hey guys,
How's the house looking?
not done searching the first floor yet, but so far so good. Finding this house was a hell of a stroke of luck.
I'll like it a lot better when we know for sure it's safe.
I'll make sure. But right now it feels like just the break we needed. Maybe our luck's starting to turn around.
I'd like to believe that. Really, I would.
Hell yeah. I definitely love this mansion, but it's not what it used to be. I mean, it's all fucked up and shit. But I do love mansions. Y'all know I'm a mansion guy. That's why I want to be rich someday, like richer as fuck. But yeah, Percy, you didn't mention why he's spoiled. Like I was mentioning, like, can you like type it a bit shorter, or like make the sentence a bit shorter? That's what I mean. You know, let us, you know, or just like overall, you know.
What do you guys think about this plan of Kenny's?
The guy's losing it. Look, Lee, I know he's your friend and all.
Oh my
but
gosh.
You need to be careful. That man is on the edge, and I don't know if I want to be around when he goes over it.
Kenny's solid. He's just been through a lot, that's all.
I hope you're right. For all our sakes.
I would only hate Kenny quite a bit more if it were for like, yeah, I would only hate Kenny quite a bit if it's like more of like season 2's in this season. So
how's that couch treating you, Omi? Leg feeling better yet?
I'm alright.
I feel you. Sit tight. I'll keep checking the first floor to make sure it's safe.
yeah, the face that Omi gave. Omid. I feel like WWE is gonna last for eternity as well, for infinite amount of years, meaning it's never gonna end. WWE had a beginning, no ending though. Excuse me, chat. Who knows if the person is still here, chat? Possibly he's watching and he'll type whenever about it. Let us know.
All clear in here.
But yeah, my favorite state of all to live within is California. I love California. I even love its desert and shit. I love all the shit there.
Nothing hiding in here.
Right?
Just one more to check.
That's very simple. You can just check the house by checking 3 doors, and unless you want to observe, but I've already overall did that shit. When I'm on the PC, I'm possibly not gonna do it. Well, if I'm uploading, that's a different story, you know. Let us, you know. Anyway. Or who knows, you know. Let us, you know. Anyway.
Jesus!
God damn.
What? What happened?
It's nothing. Just nothing.
Oh, don't lie, Lee. It was definitely something. Clem heard it, but she was quite curious what it was, you know. Let us, you know.
Got much.
Or what it is.
We should be okay here for a while. At least until it
Or what it was, who knows.
outside.
Let us, you know.
Good. Thanks.
Is he okay?
Damn, he slept immediately.
Yeah, for now. But I'm really worried his leg might have gotten infected. Don't suppose you turned up any meds while you were poking around?
No, nothing. Sorry.
I was just asking Clementine if she knows who the man on her radio is.
Oh yeah, if you didn't check the whiskey, he would have mentioned about that. Quite interesting how it changes the dialogue quite a bit. I didn't necessarily need to check that because I've already checked it like last week with my mom's place, you know. You know. So I want to change the gameplay quite a bit, you know. You know. Anyway.
It's okay, honey. You can tell us. Who is he? What does he want?
He's a pedophile.
Clementine, Krista asked you a question, and both of us would like an answer. Who have you been talking to?
I don't know. He said he was a friend. He said he could help me find my mom and dad. I told him we were looking for them in Savannah.
Bullshit.
Clementine, look at me. What else have you told this man?
Lee?
Well, I'll find out potentially, because bitch-ass Ben has to bitch about something.
What's wrong?
It's...
Well, I'll find out potentially, because bitch-ass Ben has to bitch about something.
What's wrong?
It's Kenny.
Just want to see if y'all were able to hear me. Regardless, you know, let us know anyway.
Kenny said he thought he heard something up there. Went to go look.
He's up there?
I can't get him to come down.
Stay here. Kenny?
Kenny.
Kenny, you okay, man? Oh, Jesus. What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, because Lee shot Duck, I can make him shoot that guy, that kid. Might as well. Oh, I feel bad for that. You R.I.P. to that kid, chat. God damn. And he's like, is that Duck? I mean, that's not Duck. It looks like Duck. Because Duck, Lee shot him in the head. Or Kenny. When I chose it last week, you know. Let us, you know.
It's just a kid.
What's up, last week, you know. Let us, you know.
What the hell happened?
I'm currently with my desk place, you know. Let us, you know. Anyway.
Guess he must have been
Overall, currently with my desk place, you know. Let us, you know. Anyway.
to death.
Let us, you know.
Jesus Christ.
I'm currently with my desk place, you know. Let us, you know.
If I can, Lee. Couldn't do it
Overall,
before.
currently with my desk place, you know. Let us, you know. Anyway.
Now.
Before it was your own son. Now it's just a kid who needs your help. You can do this, Kenny. You need to do this.
I know. I just... Oh, God.
Here. This'll make it clean and quick.
I don't know that I can do it, Lee.
Oh man, that be pussy.
I know.
Hey, okay. You respond. You mentioned something. Hey, bro. So what were you referring to by like why the guy spoiled about Lee or whatever? If you heard what I mentioned, unless you were doing something. But yeah, Kenny's obviously gonna do it because like, I mean, it's not his kid, but it is a kid, and like I feel Kenny should do it. And just so you know, I skipped episode 3 because I was playing it with my mom's week last week, so might as well I play what's in this episode, even though I'm a bit ahead with my mom's place, you know. Let us, you know. Anyway.
Know that you can.
I couldn't even help my own boy.
That was your own flesh and blood. No father could have done that. But you can help this boy.
I mean, a father can do that, Lee, but
Send him on his way.
send him to the grave. But yeah, I'm not meant to die. I feel like biological immortality and biological indestructibility is badass. But type it a bit shorter, bro, whenever you type it. Like, don't type it long where, like...
We should bury him.
Where, like, where it'll show ... where it's beyond of what you mentioned, like, when I read it, you know? Like, you know? Or, like, you know, Nick. Pretty sure your name is Nick. Yo, I for real feel bad. For real, for real. Oh, what did I mention? What? Yo, I for real feel bad. For real, for real. Yeah, I mentioned anything to chat, man, or no? Because I don't want to miss it. Okay, Okay, Excuse me, chat. Damn. Clement had to witness that shit? Damn, Clementine had to witness this shit? That's like sad and fucked. It fucked for the kid though, to like be buried and shit. Or that he had to die, I meant not be buried. I mean, it is sad that like it had to be buried, you know, Linus, you know? Whoa, whoa! Pedophile alert, De Loca!
Hey! Hey!
You motherfucker!
You come back here, I'll kill you! You understand? I'll kill you!
Lee, what's going on?
I saw someone standing there by the fence, watching us.
A walker?
No, too fast. Took off like a bat out of hell when I spotted him.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man!
Good enough look.
What does it matter?
I'm wondering if it's the same guy who's been following us. The guy on the radio.
Definitely that guy. It was definitely him.
Kenny?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What's all the ruckus?
Lee saw someone watching us from outside the gate.
What? Who?
I can't be sure. They ran off before I could get a good look.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.
Shut the fuck up, Ben.
Either. Walkers are one thing, but the thought of someone out there actually stalking us.
All right, that's it. We've stuck around here long enough. It's time to get back on track. Time to get down to the river and find ourselves a boat.
I don't know if Omid's well enough to move yet.
Well, he better get ready, because I'm going down to River Street right now to find a boat. And as soon as she's ready to go, we're moving out.
I'm with Kenny. The sooner we get the hell out of here, the better.
Well, then hell, what are we waiting for?
I'll go get my stuff.
No, Ben, you'll only slow us down.
Yeah,
Lee and
shut
I
the
can
fuck
go
up, Ben.
scout the river
Or
while the
Ben.
rest of you get ready to move out. You stay behind with Krista and Omid.
Wait, can't I come? My mom
Oh
and dad
my
can't find out.
goodness. Enough of the parent bullshit. They're dead.
There's no way I'm letting you go back out there.
But maybe I can help.
Kenny and I'll be fine. You're gonna stay right here where it's safe. No arguments.
Okay.
Daylight's burning. Gonna go grab my gear, then we'll head out.
Come on, Clem. Let's go see if Omid needs anything.
So, you're just gonna leave me on the bench here?
Oh. Because I didn't trust him with Clementine.
Omid, he's in bad shape. I need you to stay here. Keep an eye on him.
He's got Krista for that.
If it comes down to it, I can't rely on Krista to do what has to be done. Not with Clementine in the same house. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can count on me.
Good.
If you fuck up, I'll fuck you up. Dumbass Ben. I'm not the one. You are Ben. Not me. You are. Ben. Oh, Ben. Ben. Ugh, Ben. Ben. Ben, Jeb, Lake, we all hate Ben. For real, we all hate him. I mean, majority of us do. I'm pretty sure everybody hates him. Like, some people want to kill Ben. Some people save him for no reason until he can potentially die. What's in the next episode? But the smart-ass move is to just kill him off, really. So I'm gonna be honest. Damn! Kenny's walking stone cold. I mean, it is stupid to just save him, you know. I mean, I'm not. Certain people are. Not me. Certain people, Chad. Not me. Certain people. I mean, Jay from the Cub Scouts is not. I'm just saying, like, certain people, you know. like other certain people, or just certain people overall, and not Jay from the Cub Scouts. Let us know.
You think everyone's safe back at the house?
Safe as anyone can be these days, I guess.
I just hate leaving Clementine alone. As if walkers weren't bad enough, now we got this crazy motherfucker on the radio stalking us.
Won't be a problem once we get out on the water. River's just a few blocks up ahead.
For real. I mean, that would be cool, because that guy is a pedophile towards Clem.
That bastard's fucking with us again. It's another trap.
No, listen. That's not the same bell as before. This one's further off. Whatever it is, it's gonna get the dead moving over there.
What in the hell is going on?
I don't know, but the person ringing that bell might be doing us a favor.
For real.
Whatever, man. I find whoever's doing that, I'll ring their motherfucking bell for them.
Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, I love you, Kenny. I love you. Season 2, though, we got our ups and downs. The whole point why I have to end you right there and right then. Land Shayna. Kind of like what he did, and just so he could rest in peace,
Oh my god.
And just so he could rest in peace, Oh shit. Like I mentioned, I'm not gonna mention anything because I don't want to piss this guy off. I don't agree with any of those choices, so.
This one might still be salvageable.
Like I mentioned, I don't agree with any of those choices, so.
Further along the waterfront. Maybe there's something at the other end.
I don't think we should split up too far.
We don't have to. See that telescope? You can see all the way along the waterfront from right here. See what you can find.
Okay.
I mean, okay, I do agree with some of them. It's just that I don't want to piss him off, so that's why I didn't necessarily mention anything. No, let us know. Anyway. All right. Very simple. So, check this shit out, and then. God damn.
What the fuck? What is this meant to be? Some kind of warning? We'll do something like this.
Dumbasses would, or assholes. They're the ones. Not me. They are. Not me. They are, chat. Like, not me. They are. For real, though, let us know. Anyway, that's fucked up. I just want to check that out. And in case you check that out afterwards, I'm gonna consider,
Great.
black. So, definitely need a coin. You should have kept Lori's, quarters. Even though Larry, I hate him. I feel like Lee didn't want to carry him because of how much he hated him. Hey, Larry is a broke ass. Fucking broke ass. Bitch.
Locked.
You know what's a reasonable choice to do, Lee? Or option? Hell yeah. Alrighty.
Someone must have been trying to back their boat into the water. Only things didn't go as planned.
What's in a zombie apocalypse, apparently?
I already got what I needed.
Oh yeah.
I already got what I needed.
Same dialogue, I figured. This is what a marshal says?
This barricade does a good job of making me not want to go any further.
Alrighty. Hold up, I'm gonna go back to the last stuff. You know, I'm just anyway.
Into the water. Things didn't go as planned.
It's in a zombie apocalypse, apparently.
I already got one.
Oh yeah.
I already got what I needed.
Same dialogue, I figured. It's what Marsha says. Alrighty. I'm gonna go back to the last stuff. You know, I'm just anyway. Alright, anyways. Yeah, possibly quite a bit I'm gonna head to bed because I'm possibly not gonna complete this whole episode just like I'm not gonna complete this whole game, you know. Let me channel anyway.
What's up with the boat?
It ain't gonna work. Hull's cracked beneath the waterline, plus someone stripped out the battery.
You can't fix it?
What the hell is that?
A fate worse than death.
Alright. Luckily. Let's check who it is. Even though we already know. Sexy Molly. Oh, what's this again?
Abandoned, like every other place in this city.
Okay.
Nothing. 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 Nothing.
What the fuck?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Anyway, same dialogue.
No way that one's salvageable. No way that one's salvageable.
Same dialogue, okay?
The Talmadge Memorial Bridge. Can't imagine how many people tried to escape across it when the city started to fall.
Same dialogue?
The Talmadge Memorial Bridge.
Okay, I figured.
Can't imagine how many people tried to escape across it when the city started to fall.
Right? Same dialogue. Anyway. Whoa, whoa.
What the hell? Get down! Get down!
Why the hell are we hiding?
Someone came down from that building at the end of the street.
Where'd he go?
Saw him run into that newsstand.
Could be our bell ringer. How about we go find out?
We didn't come here looking for trouble.
Yeah, well, it seems to have a way of finding us anyways. Look, this could be the guy from the radio. The one who's been messing with us. If he is, we can put an end to it. Right now. Okay, you head up the middle of the...
Oh, definitely that's the guy from the radio, so...
Side, cover your flank. We'll come up on him quiet. Take him by surprise.
We just want to talk to this guy.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
I love talking with my guns, so... Like, the guns. Self-defense reasons, so... Not murder. Not threatening them, which is... an attempt to murder. But self-defense, you know, let us, you know? Anyway. Let's fight this bitch.
What the?
Oh shit. Bitch. Fuck yeah.
Lee?
Clem?
Damn, baby girl.
You're not from Crawford.
Even though I got a girl, I love my girl more than her, though.
You're not the guy on the radio.
I'm not a guy at all. Full marks for observation.
Just want to ask that question intentionally. It's very hilarious.
Slowly.
Damn, Lee didn't give that look of like, that's my girl, you know? He didn't give that look.
Kenny, no, it's not our guy!
Oh, damn.
No, he's with us!
Woken up the zombies.
Who the hell are you people?
I asked you first.
The name's Molly.
Molly, I'm Lee. This is Kenny and Clementine. Not looking for any trouble.
Hi.
You guys really aren't from Crawford, are you?
I don't even know what that is.
Everything beyond that barricade.
Should have mentioned I'm from Macon. I want to see what.
You sure you want to know?
Hold on, I'm gonna mention like. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I know, Jay. I want to see what she'll mention about it. If it restarts, I'm gonna be very pissed if it goes that beyond, you know, like that far, pretty much. I gotta do this again, but good.
What the hell? Get down! Get down!
Why the hell are we hiding?
Someone came down from that building at the end of the street. Where'd he go? Saw him run into that newsstand.
Could be our bell ringer. How about we go find out?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, you head up the middle of the street. I'll go around the side, cover your flank. We'll come up on him quiet, take him by surprise.
God damn, Kenny.
Just want to talk to this guy.
I just love it when he does that. Pull his gun out. Oh shit. Lee could have, or not Lee, Kenny could have mentioned something, but he didn't want to alert that guy, apparently. So, or not guy, Molly, apparently. Smart move, you know, let us know. Bitch! Yeah! Again, because, you know, I fight her again. Let us know.
Lee?
Oh shit.
Clem?
Get your ass down. But once you take that off, Lee's like, damn, baby girl.
You're not from Crawford.
Have you been following us?
Following you? Mind if I get up?
Slowly. Kenny, don't! No, he's with us!
Damn, Kenny wanted to take that death. He wants to take that death, apparently.
Who the hell are you people?
I asked you first.
The name's Molly.
Molly, I'm Lee. This is Kenny and Clementine. Not looking for any trouble.
Hi.
You guys really aren't from Crawford, are you?
No, I'm from Macon. Kenny here's from Florida.
She didn't ask for our life stories, Lee. What's the deal with this Crawford place?
You sure you want to know?
Oh yeah, I've asked that before. Anyway,
Everything
let
started
us know.
going to
It's
shit.
not
Some
good.
people got
The choice from
together
last time
and
was
sold
good,
off
so
that
anyway.
neighborhood. Folks willing to do
Before I have to
anything
like
stay
restart
alive.
just to change the
Stop
choice,
the
you know. Let
dead
us know.
coming in.
Anyway,
I
let me
tried to
let her
avoid 'em.
speak. Anyway,
Why?
Let's just say they have
just to
a
change the choice.
zero tolerance policy for anyone who won't or can't live by their rules.
So how'd you know we weren't them?
Because there are no children in Crawford. Not anymore.
What do you mean, no children? Why not?
No children, no elderly, no one with an advanced medical condition. Basically, no one who might be a burden on the community. Crawford's all about the survival of the fittest. That's how they survived, while the rest of the world went to shit around them.
Jesus Christ.
Well, just the opposite when you think about it.
But still, children. You're not saying that.
In God's name, why?
No one stays in Crawford unless they can pull their own weight. Otherwise, you're just another mouth to feed, another drain on their precious resources.
What does that mean? Pull their own weight.
It just means being able to help out, like you do all the time.
We'll turn my control real quick, right? Let us know. Anyway, hold up. Back in the line of channel. Anyway, Possibly gonna end the one within the sewer part, like I did with my mom's place, even though I'm a bit ahead with my mom's place, you know, on the PS4 that I love, but I love the PS5 more, you know, because who doesn't necessarily love the PS5? I'm pretty sure majority of us love the PS5 already, you know. Anyway.
Fucking stone cold. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure majority of us love PS5 already, you know. Sure. Majority of us. I'm pulling up time. Okay. On the PS. Back in the last channel, anyway. Okay, and the one was in the sewer part, like I did with my mom's place, even though I'm a bit ahead with my mom's place, you know, on the PS4 that I love, but I love the PS5 you know, because who doesn't necessarily love the PS5? I'm pretty sure majority of us love the PS5 already, you know.
Yeah, I was mentioning that I love the PS4, but like I love the PS5 as well. So like, who doesn't necessarily love the PS5? You know, like majority of us love the PS5. You know, Anyway.
Doesn't sound like any kind of way to live to me.
Couldn't agree more.
How do you know all this?
Everyone.
Well, actually, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to see, I mean, I know I'm not listening to the sewer part, but I'm gonna continue majority of it, like the next live stream. You know, But actually, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to see more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 1, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end right here. Take these straight. You know, Anyway. Nick, just if you join the next live stream, you can explain like how that guy was spoiling and all that shit. If I bring it up or whatever, you know, understand? Or you know. So Nick, anyway, but yeah, anyway, understand, I'm gonna end right. Take these chat. I watch majority of Monday Night Raw later today, so just FYI, you know, Anyway.